Hello everyone, welcome to today's Tesuji Highlight video. In today's video, we'll be looking at a game that I watched on Taijim. It's between two humans, white being Li Wanyang and black being Wang Shuo. As opposed to some of the other videos where it's very obvious what the moves are trying to do, even if the move itself is, very complex and hard to find. Even though in this one, the move is still kind of hard to find, or it's definitely hard to find. The difference is all that's changed is a slight optimization for white, in this case it's white, for the player. So let's take a look at the game. White just played here, forcing black to, of course, fill a liberty. And it is important to note that white can use these anytime. So that means white is 100% connected at the bottom. So just keep that in mind, but I'm not going to keep those moves played. But so black has captured these 4 stones, and white is now cut on the right and on the left. So white needs to do something, either save the bottom stones or the right side stones. So in the game, white chose to save the bottom side stones, and here's where the Tesuji is. Now, if white simply pushes up, this is okay. Again, I don't know exactly what will happen, but if something like this happens, again, white is completely connected, but has some weaknesses in the shape, and white has really deleted any Aji that might have been on these right side stones, right? Black is so strong now with these 4 stones. So white doesn't want to, basically white doesn't want to push from behind here. So the question is, what other move is there then? If white just hanes, then black can cut, and there's no, can't capture the 3, can't capture the 2. There's just nothing there for white. So what is the move? Can you see the move? Give it a second to think about it, or if you want to pause, that works too. So the move, and again, all it is an optimization, but it means a lot. It really does mean a lot. Is playing there. This is the move. This is the game move as well. White played this. And black actually misread this. And white even got a better result than white should have. So I'll show you what happened in the game first. Is black Atari'd here. And white played there. And this move is so good. So why is it so good? Because, of course, if black takes, now as opposed to connecting and letting black run out, white can now play the goblin's nose. And these black stones are completely captured, completely cut off. And this would be very good for white because white has now connected back the right side. So in the game, black saw this and jumped here, but then white was able to take and then even add an extra move like this. And this was happened in the game, and you can see how efficient and how strong. Of course, black made a mistake, but you can see how much of a good result white got. And in fact, later on in the game, because white didn't just push from behind, and there's this little weakness here, white was actually able to activate these stones and actually start a ko that black ended up resigning. So that's how much this matters, trying to play most optimal moves. Even if other moves technically work, right? If white can connect back to the left side, if they're not the best move, then it's probably not as good. So, of course, this is the move white wants black to play. So if black just connects, white's going to push once, and if black extends, then hane around. And even though there's this cut here, black can't do anything with it immediately. If black tries to and extends up, of course, white can just simply play something like this, where, or I guess the other one's better, something like this, where it's just impossible for black can't push through and cut because white would then again capture the 3, and if black extends up, then white again starts to use the Aji there. That's very bad for black. So it's just not worth it for black to cut there. And white just cleanly surrounds. Remember in the first variation, this one here, even though white's connected, black has broken through a little bit and there's still cuts. Whereas in this variation here, sorry, in this variation here, white just cleanly surrounds like that. What if black pushes up? Then now this is an Atari, and now black can push like this. And even though black has this Atari, of course, with white capturing this stone in one move, it just does not help. This does not help when black goes there. Yeah, and it doesn't help to not do that Atari either. White can just capture. So it's just that doesn't work. If black goes here, of course, don't do this Atari. Of course, do the double Atari. And once again, white has broken through. So again, it's a slight optimization because again, if white just pushes, white can still connect. But it's a lot better to do it forcefully by going here. So yeah, I thought this move was very cool. Never would have thought about it myself. And those are the kind of moves I like to review in this series. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you saw this move here, and I'll see you all in the next video.